Let us begin by reading the word problem out loud. 2 more than twice a number is equivalent to the number increased by 4. Find the number. So let's start off our strategy for problem solving by analyzing the problem. When analyzing the problem, the first thing you want to do is identify what it is you're asked to find. In this case, you want us to find the number. So we'll go ahead and assign a variable, that is, we'll do step 2 right away. In which case we're going to use the variable x, and x is simply going to represent the number. So we'll have x equals the number. So now let us continue analyzing the problem by extracting as much information as we possibly can. So keep in mind that wherever you see a number or the number, ideally that's our variable x. So keep that in mind. That's by our assignment of a variable. And then also a key thing is the word is equivalent to. That's an indicator of equal sign. So now this is always good to start off with as well, because it's going to separate the left side from the right side. And now what we have is increased by 4 on the right hand side. Increased by 4. Well, if you increase anything, you're going to add to it. And in this case, by 4. And now on the left hand side, it says 2 more than. So again, 2 more than, we're going to add 2. So it's going to be a plus 2. And then twice, that's an indicator of multiplication by 2. So this is simply turning all the English into math. So now we're going to actually form the equation. So you always want to start off with the equal sign. And now it seems like it's easier to do the right hand side. So the right hand side says the number increased by 4. Well, the number is x, and increased by 4 means plus 4. So that one was very straightforward. Increased by 4. So that literally was what it meant. Increased by 4 plus 4. The first one, however, says 2 more than twice the number. Even though the words 2 more than come first, when we write that in math, that's actually going to come at the end. So it's actually going to be plus 2. And then twice the number, well, that's the number x, multiplied by 2, since it's twice that value. So it's going to go ahead and be our equation. So now let's go ahead and solve it. So we'll have 2x plus 2 is equal to x plus 4. Then again, we have x's on the left and the right. So we want to get them both to one side. So I'm going to subtract the smaller one from the bigger one. That is, I'm going to subtract x from both sides instead of 2x's. So we'll have 2x plus 2 is equal to x plus 4. And then again, we're going to subtract x from both sides, not just one side. And again, the reason for this is because on the right hand side, we have a positive x minus an x. So those simplify out. And then on the left hand side, we have 2x minus x. So combining those two is going to leave us with just 1x. And we just bring down the plus 2. So now I have a constant on the right and the left. So there's constants on both sides. And therefore I want to get the x by itself. So I'm going to have to undo that addition of 2. The only way to do so is by subtraction. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract 2 from both sides. And we end up with the positive 2 and the negative 2 simplifying out. So we have just an x. And then 4 minus 2 leaves us with 2. So therefore we know that x is equal to 2. So let us state the conclusion clearly. we were asked to find the number. So now we know that the number is 2. So now we're going to go ahead and check the result. And we do that by starting off with the original equation. So 2x plus 2 is equal to x plus 4. So substituting in the value of 2 for x, we end up with 2 times x, which is 2, plus 2 is equal to 2 plus 4. So on the left hand side, we get 2 times 2, which is 4, plus 2. And we end up with 2 plus 4 on the right, which is 6. So we'll bring that down. And then simplifying the left hand side, we also get 6. So we get a true statement, which verifies that our solution is correct.